Yo, what is up, guys? Back in action. Had to take a little break
Hey,
from
what's happening?
YouTube for a little bit. Had some issues going on, stomach bug and things of that nature. So, still not fully back to 100%, I don't think. But regardless, I'm ready to torture myself.
Yeah, we got a few things here that might help us out.
First things first, this is a unreleased. You're not gonna get this from anybody. This is a orange ghost scorpion. Beautiful, beautiful orange. Wicked, wicked tails on these. Actually, you remember I had a peach ghost scorpion that was just like that. Save seeds off of it.
Oh yeah.
I do have permission to keep seeds off of these, but these will not be released until the point in time when the creator of these decides that it's time to release the pods. So,
Exclusive.
with that being said, we're going to jump right into this. Orange Ghost Scorpions. And for the record, we did come prepared.
As always.
So fair warning. If you don't want to see any kind of nastiness, if you see me gag, you may want to turn your head.
Or if you happen to see me take my tooth out.
Yeah, you need to take that out anyways. Didn't you say it burns more?
Sometimes.
I'm actually, I'm going to
Lay it down the
do
middle.
this a little different here. Try to slice this open just so we can try to get a good glimpse of the full inside together. Even though it didn't cut as straight as I'd
Ooh,
like
I
it
smell
to.
as soon as it. Yeah, I smell it as soon as it's.
It's
lit
got,
open.
I
Let's see
touched
here.
it to my nose. It's got a bit of a citrusy smell to it.
Let's get this right down the center here.
I actually missed a little piece in there.
Try to cut it nice and even.
So not really, to be honest with you, not really hardly any placenta in it at all. You can see a little tiny bit up here at the top. Of course, you got the little strip, the little rib down the middle of it where the seeds are attached.
Oh yeah.
So, you smell the citrusy in it?
Yeah. It's got a nice citrus smell. It smells really good. It smells hot too. Got a nice right down in the middle.
So, and as of right now, I'm not going to release out who is growing these because I don't want anybody trying to bug them and hit them up for pods that he's not releasing yet. So,
Beautiful.
again, when the time comes and he decides that the strain is stable enough to release, which obviously, if I'm going to grow some of these out, it'll kind of help, keep an eye out, kind of help make sure that everything's growing out the same.
Beautiful, beautiful pods.
Seeds are kind of small on them too.
Yeah, not a huge placenta or nothing, but
Yeah, there's a little there.
there's a little there.
Still,
I try to
still
get it
smells
right
hot.
down the. Yeah, it's got my mouth watering a little bit.
And also with this ought to be interesting because I don't think either one of us haven't had fresh pods in what, probably a few weeks.
Yeah, I haven't had one since our last video.
Yeah, when we did the Pink Tiger Reapers.
Yeah, the Pink Tiger Reapers. My second Reaper. Yeah.
Alright. So it looks like I got all the
Those
seeds
was yours
out.
too, wasn't they?
Well, it's not my cross, but it's the ones I grew out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to go ahead and get the seeds out there.
Switch it around there.
Hold on. The seed fell on that plate.
Yeah, make sure to get all these suckers.
Smells friggin' delicious. I mean, it smells spicy. It don't smell like intense, but from my understanding, they do still have a pretty nice burn to them. I wouldn't expect anything less really from a ghost scorpion.
Oh yeah.
regardless of the color.
I was gonna say goodnight.
Okay, come on, give me kisses. Good night, baby. Love you. Did you get some chapstick? Come on. What are you doing, man?
Like a philander. Trying to get all these little seeds.
Again, this sucker here, man, that freaking tail is just wicked. I grew out a Jace Peach Ghost Scorpion, man, that was identical to this. Anybody that grows at all, knows anything about breeding and growing, knows that you can take a certain phenotype off of a plant and try to focus on those. So that's what I'm doing with my Peach Ghost Scorpion is going to try to focus on the ones that have this shape and the tail to them. So
yeah, these do got some wicked little tails.
anyways, so without further ado, guys, the all exclusive orange Ghost Scorpion.
Orange Ghost Scorpion.
Cheers.
Cheers. It's really juicy.
Mm-hmm.
And right away, it started burning just a little bit as soon as it hit my mouth. Mainly on the tongue. Kind of the bottom lip. There's the hiccups.
Definitely got the Ghost Scorpion burn.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty similar to the burn that my peach have.
See my tears coming down a little bit.
I'm starting to water up a little bit in the corner of my left eye. Right off the bat, like he said, they're pretty juicy pod. Little bit of a citrusy and kind of almost a little bit of a fruity tone to it. Definitely a pretty pleasing taste.
Yeah, it's got a good flavor. It's real juicy.
I think it tastes better than the Peach Ghost Scorpions.
I mean, right
sure.
away it's a small burn. As soon as you stick it in, it starts to intensify a little bit. It's not like super overbearing, but it's definitely there. You know, it's got me crying a little bit. It's got a really good flavor. You know, like you said, you know, it's citrusy. You know, not totally overbearing. So I mean, you can taste the flavor pretty good.
Not really much of a floral flavor to it. kind of slight. And really the floral kind of hits after the fact. It's like you get the citrusy and the kind of the fruity flavor. And as it starts to fade a little bit and the burn starts kicking in, you kind of get a little bit of hint of that floralness to it.
Yeah, when the burn starts like kicking up,
I
just
got
a little
piece
bit.
stuck in between my lip and my gums. I can't get it out. I've been looking at it for like minutes. It came up and there we go. Come up and got stuck to my tooth.
You want to ball my tooth?
So, it's definitely peaked. Feel like I'm kind of on the back end now, coming down a little bit. Not crazy heat. With my tolerance being down right now, probably have to give it a 4. Good 4.
Yeah, I haven't ate too many hot pods here lately, but the last few pods I've ate has been Reapers, and it's definitely not as tense as a Reaper. It's definitely got a good burn.
Yeah, well, they got a completely different burn to them too. The
Reaper
you
was
get a
like,
little bit of a ghost burn, but they get more of that scorpion sting to it on your tongue and like on the roof of my mouth.
yeah, like I said, right away it hit me on my tongue. A little bit on the lips, not too overbearing, but it's mainly a mouth burn. It's not in the throat or nothing.
Yeah, it's strictly mouth.
it's
It
strictly
burned my
mouth
throat
burn.
a little as I was swallowing it, but then it just once I got it swallowed down, bam, it was just all in the mouth.
Yeah, it's not super lingering or overbearing. It's definitely a nice smooth if you want to call it that burn. It got me tearing up a little bit on both sides. I don't know if you can see that or whatever.
Yeah, like I said, I got a little. It's the same thing. You know me. It's always I get like a little teared up in the corner, and it never really comes down. But yeah, I mean,
And I'm always crying like a senile yeller again.
Again, I'd have give it a 4 on heat. Flavor, as far as what I've eaten out of pods, definitely probably give it about a 8 or a 9 on flavor. It's up there. It's close to some of the better tasting of the pods that I've had. Ghost, or to me, I like Ghost, but a lot of people don't. I like the flavor of a Ghost. Not a big fan of the Scorpions, but I love the burn. So when you get the Ghost Scorpions, you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
But instead of having just like the straight like Ghost or straight Scorpion flavor, again, you got a fruity and a citrusy flavor. And again, to me, it's more of a Scorpion burn. It's actually on my lips a little bit now.
Yeah, mine's still on the tongue, maybe a little bit on the lips. I'll probably give it a 4 or 5. My heat tolerance is, a little bit lower than Kenny's here. Definitely a good flavorful pod, nice and citrusy, not overbearing with the floral, juicy, be awesome to cook with.
Very pleasant smelling too.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I cut it open, you can get that citrusy
Yeah,
smell
I
to
smelled
it.
it
So,
as soon as you cut that one open.
I feel a little heat in my gut, nothing crazy, which is good because of the fact that with the way I felt. Also, it's good because But wait, there's more.
Ooh.
They're similar in shapes. This one here's a little bit different. It's got a little bit of that hook tail on it. These are actually a Gua X chocolate. From my understanding, there's been a few people that have tried these, but nobody's actually done them on video yet. So I feel privileged and honored, first off,
Me too.
to
Thank you very much for letting us
to do the Orange Ghost Scorpions, and then of course the Gua X chocolate.
It's a double bonus.
So, but again, don't bother asking where they come from. When the time comes and the pods are ready to be released, then people can worry about who grew these out.
You know my slogan. I know nothing.
Yeah, I know nothing. So, anyways, hopefully this doesn't wreck me. Anybody that's watched any of my videos know that I do not sit well usually with chocolate pods. So,
Yeah, and that's part of our viral video. The chocolate got me, the black bastard.
yeah, it's not a chocolate though.
It's not a chocolate. It sure
No.
seemed like one.
No, they're only considered chocolate as a brown pod. That one there, I guess you can call a charcoal.
Yeah, it's got a look at the color of that.
But it wasn't
beautiful.
just that. The Black Bastard had tag teamed with a Peachborg 9 to do that to you.
Yeah, that
So
was like
anyways.
my first like hot pods too. So you know,
And you did good too for your first time. So you
video
know,
of the year.
yeah. So anyways,
Ooh,
again, not really too much of a placenta in this one. I don't know. You can see
Look at
the
that.
moisture there on the blade.
definitely juicy fresh pods.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
So anyways, here's the inside. Again, not really a whole lot of a placenta in there. Also, this one seems to only really have a couple of seeds in it. So
Let's see if I get some bonus seeds of mine here.
I'm making him eat the bigger one out of these because he's the one that bought the pods this time. And,
Yeah, my
and you know,
I have to remember that next time when he buys.
I usually eat a little bit of everything out of the boxes I buy. So
So cut this. We'll go this way.
just sit it down and cut it.
I want it to go nice and kind of even.
I hear it crunch as you cut into it. So there are definitely some nice fresh pods too. They were just picked. The pods were
I didn't get really
absolutely like as firm as you could get it.
much juice on it, but
Yeah, see, I like with those blades because even if you don't catch the glare and the lighting,
look, I already dropped a seed.
you can see the wet spot on the blade without even using the lighting to glare off of it.
Now this, however,
That one's got a little bit of a placenta to it.
has a little bit of placenta. It has a few seeds in it, as you can see. I knew I got the bonus pepper here when he said I get this one. For some reason it tells me I got the, look at that. There they are.
Trying to crack this open at the top just to see if there's any more.
That's gonna be the future right inside there.
I expect good things from these pods. They're really wicked looking and actually don't smell too bad for a chocolate. You know, again, they don't they smell pretty decent for a chocolate. It smells kind of hot, but I'll say there's the knife. Pluck them.
That's all the seeds you got.
Yeah, I got 2 seeds out of mine, which actually, you know what? I'm going to do those separate because these had the tail.
Okay.
So I'm going to grow those
This
separately.
had a lot of seeds and a bigger placenta, so you know.
Try to keep those separately and see if I can grow out the ones with the tail. I think any pod with a tail is beautiful. So, I mean, you give me a jalapeno with a tail on it, and I'm going to want to grow it. Say I heard one fall. They're pretty thin-walled too, which most super hots are. Doesn't really matter, you know. A lot of your like you got milds and some mediums that got thicker walls. Some of the habaneros are fairly thick walled. You go into like your Fresnos and your jalapenos, they got pretty thick walls on them. But for the most part, super hots usually are always a thin walled pepper.
Oh, it's got a pretty thick wall on it right there.
You see.
That one does.
Yeah, it's a little thicker than the one I've got, but yeah, they're still thin walled. But again, they smell pretty decent. I can smell it and tell you that it's a chocolate pod, but it doesn't really smell bad. You know what I mean? I've smelled some chocolate pods before and wanted to boot just smelling them. This one actually smells fairly pleasant, but it still has that signature scent in the background. Now the what was it, the skunk chocolate? Oh, God, I wish I could get a hold of one of those for you to try.
Yeah. But you do.
Hurry up and eat.
Don't be stalling.
Yeah, you're the one stalling now.
Yeah, you're the one farting.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, not right now, but you know. Thank goodness. This fan's blowing my way.
Try not to on video. Y'all got to do enough with my hiccups and my burps. I think that's enough flatulence.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Anyway, so
now that he's done performing an episiotomy.
yeah, surgery here.
Anyways, so guys, Gua X chocolate.
Gua X chocolate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There it is. Oh. 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 That sucker punched me in the back of the throat. Oh. Tastes like a chocolate pod.
Mm-hmm.
I think with everything already being sensitive and opened up, well, you notice my voice got deeper. I put some hair on your chest.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna wipe this off. Ooh. So my tears are dripping now. Oh. Definitely like a hornet bit me in my tongue. Whew.
Woo.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still not bad
Oh, you can talk?
for a chocolate. A little bit. As far as the flavor goes, I feel like I just bit into a cactus. like the kind with the little bitty needles all over the place.
Yeah, that was definitely hard to get down. My tears are streaming down my cheeks.
Surprisingly, I don't have my eyes watering, but I feel it getting into my nose. Whew.
Ooh. Ooh, it burns. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely a mouth burn.
So, definitely a little more floral. Again, still not as bad as some of the chocolates I've had.
Ooh. That kind of lit me up a little bit.
Actually, if more of the chocolates tasted like that, I'd probably be able to eat them more often. Oh, it's hurting around my teeth.
Ooh. Yeah, hit me on my. On my tongue real bad. Got caught up underneath my plate. Ooh. Take it out.
Definitely a good 5. I'd say 6, but I'm kind of undercompensating for the fact that we just ate another pepper right before that, and everything's kind of tender. So
Yeah. I'll go ahead and say 6. Definitely intense.
Totally different kind of burn too with the chocolate pods. I could be wrong. If I'm not mistaken, it's a different type of capsaicin in them. That's why I don't think there's ever been a chocolate pod at #1 in the world.
Definitely feel it in my lips.
Oh yeah,
Starting to ease off from my tongue a little bit.
tongue and the roof of my mouth seizing
Yeah.
up some, but my lips and around my teeth.
It definitely bit my tongue. Like he said, looking at a cactus's butt. You know, all along the back of my mouth, my tongue, kind of easing up a little bit. My tears are hot already.
It started making my eye water again, dude, right there at the end.
It was definitely more of a floral taste. Definitely intense. Look, I don't know if you can see
You
the
can't
tears.
see. The lighting's on the side of us. If the light was in front of us, you'd be able to tell. Definitely easing up now. Yeah, again, I give it a solid 5. Just taking in consideration that we just eaten another pod. Actually, it's starting to try to run down the corner a little bit now.
Yeah, I was dripping tears that time.
It definitely got to my sinuses a little bit.
Yeah. It was a quick, intense burn. You know.
Not too bad on the gut right now.
No, I feel a little heat coming down. It could be the combination.
Yeah, my lips are just throbbing.
Tingling, mine are tingling.
The burn in my mouth is almost completely gone now. But my lips are throbbing.
My legs shaking a little bit. Woo. Woo.
They don't help having that fan on us. Well, it
no.
kind of helped keep us from getting hot. I made sure to put a fan on just to be safe because of the simple fact that, you know, going a few weeks without pods, you know, I don't want to get overheated. Anyways, guys, you know, with that being said, we're coming up on the 30-minute mark here. I'm not going to keep you guys too awful long, you know. Even though a half hour is a good long time, really.
Yeah.
But anyways,
But it was worth the burn.
I appreciate everybody that watches this, everybody that's watched any of my videos.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Tomorrow I'm setting up. I'm doing a giveaway. Anybody that comments, I'm gonna do a video in the morning. So if you're watching this tonight, I'm gonna do a video in the morning. And everybody that comments on that video from then until, you know, whatever time it is, you know, sometime before bed, I'll get back on here and I'll do a random drawing. And I think as of now, I will be giving away a bottle of each of my new flavors of my non-alcoholic tinctures, my gingerbread, and my butterscotch.
Oh yeah, they're good.
So, and if I get enough, reactions on here, let's say if I get more than 30 comments on here, more than 30 people in the drawing, I may add in a surprise seed pack also. So anyways, with that being said, guys, we love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good night. Don't forget to burn on.
Burn on.
Peace.
Peace.